It's the game spitter. Y'all share the video so my page can grow. I need 1,000 blood likes so the algorithm know. Subscribe to my channel so my YouTube can grow. And I'm on list crawlers cause back page gone. Yeah, hey. And skip the game ain't got nothing but a whole bunch of rednecks on it. A whole bunch of fake profiles of Chinese and Asian girls. A whole bunch of clucks and fun boys on there. Yeah, they might well go ahead and shut that site down. Yeah, I'm going back to leg crawler. Hey, I want to speak on Gloss Up and Gorilla situation. She spoke on Gorilla and why they ain't talking and why she don't talk to her. And then I want to touch on YK Niece and Pluto situation, right? And we can start off with, because both of these stories kind of parallel. Yeah, kind of parallel together, man. With YK Niece and Pluto, if y'all don't know, Pluto, she got the song, which y'all should know unless you been living under a rock. Yeah, she got that Whim Whamiee. She got that Wham song, right? Going crazy. Started off with YK Niece on the track. Pluto used to be at YK Niece's grandma in them house because YK Niece had one of them grandmas let everybody come over there, ain't got no rules and shit like that. Everybody else mama got rules and discipline and all that, but at her people house, everybody come over there and do what you want. If you want to smoke, if you want to have SCA, you want to do all that stuff you don't supposed to be doing, you can go with her house. Alright. So yeah, they curate the song. YK Niece, she know how to rap. So Pluto, she wrote her verse. But YK Niece got a voice and she got good energy, right? She got the voice and she got good energy. So if you write her down something, she can spit it and put the energy that it need to be to make it go. So yeah. So the song take off. They had plans, get rich, going crazy. The song take off. Do millions of views on TikTok, millions of views on Facebook, YouTube, other different apps and platforms. Go crazy on Instagram. Everybody reaching out, right? Everything's still all good. Now, this is where the problem come in at. And this happen a lot when it comes to males and females. It's just that YK Niece ain't had nobody in her corner to give her the game. YK, she just had the wrong people in her ear. Probably her sisters if she got them, her cousins, all of them there to be hanging with her. Ain't really, don't know the music business. So they just telling her, they basing it off like street shit, this business. So the labels get to reaching out, right? They want to meet up with Pluto, but they're not really reaching out to YK Niece like that. Some is, but not like how they is Pluto. And if they do reach out, they not, the labels don't want them as a group. Because this is what YK don't understand. Once you start going to the labels like Interscope, Def Jam, Empire, all these top tier labels, Atlantic, they can see who will be the star. They can see who really got the talent. They can see if they put money into this person, if they package it up right, how much it's gonna sell. They can see if they gonna spend too much money on you, and then they gonna lose. You don't got it. You think you do, but you don't got it yet. So it ain't your time. We just won't hug. So YK Niece, she don't understand that. So that's what it is. The labels want Pluto. The labels don't really want YK. Especially if they break down the story, like they listen to your interviews and they say, or they hear that she wrote everything, it wasn't you, and you ain't even got no songs. If they seeing this Pluto that got the songs and if they paying attention like they can because they've been doing this 30, 40 years, these labels been around so long, and they see, oh, it's really her, it's not her. She just the one, she helped out with the song, but that song would have took off whether she was on it or not. That's how the labels look at it. And then it's all about image too. So the labels will look at YK Niece, she don't have no sex appeal, she not attractive. She look like a female version of the fat Gucci Man. She had that Gucci Man lips. Back in the Get That Gucci Man, yeah. She got them lips, man. She look like the female off of Donkey Kong, the female Donkey Kong. Yeah, she definitely look like she eat bananas. So yeah, she got a bad shape, stomach poke out. Then she always dressed with them pants to show the ankles, with them little ankles, with the body. Yeah, like it's terrible. So she really don't have no ACX appeal. So you can't sell it in that lane. And she rap about city girl stuff. So if you don't have the talent in the songs, they can make people overlook that. Because YK Niece gotta understand how many girls, how many females that's popping got a body that look like yours or got a face that look like yours. It ain't gonna work. What's gonna happen is the people that's rooting for you, you'll look what they saying to you and it'll push off like they feel sorry for you. Like, I knew you could do it. That's what I'm talking about, girl. It ain't, man, you killing these hoes. Man, you got the best songs. Congratulations on your gold plat, your platinum plat. Like, YK Niece don't even got no songs. She featuring on a couple songs, but it ain't hers, and they still ain't no hellified songs. First trash. You can tell she ain't got the talent. She just be doing that little dumb ass dance. And all that shit there, and shaking her head. You gonna do that on every video? Like, it'll go sometimes, but that ain't enough. You can't have a show and you got 40 minutes to perform and you can entertain the crowd for 40 minutes. You gotta do more than that and do more than that and all that there. You gonna have to do it. And please do not try to twerk. You gonna fall. You gonna fight. All that tuna fish you been eating, it gonna come right at you. You try to twerk. And you gonna pop your butt. Your little that hold your pants, you gonna pop that one. Do not bend over and try to twerk. Show them little ankles. You don't think because you're putting on Louis shoes, they can have everything. Yeah. But what YK Niece was supposed to do was just fall back, don't get in your feelings. If you is, don't show it. Be a real supporter to Pluto. Let her take off. Put all the energy into Pluto. Just because they give her the deal, that don't mean you can't be a hype man for a little bit or a hype woman like you do Bunna B. So that's how you know you a hater. You gonna be a hype man on the song that you own for a person that you've been building with that can write you verses. You gonna be a hype man for that, but you're gonna be a hype man for Bunna B. Come on, man. It's gonna bring you out in the middle of the show or at the end. Then you gotta leave. You do your little song you did with her, and do your other song that you didn't do with her, and then you off the stage. Like you the bonus of the show, like a bonus, right? So that was done because just because you ain't get the deal like Pluto, that don't mean you can't get feature money. That don't mean you can't get better at your craft. That don't mean you can't get paid for being a hype man. That don't mean you can't get paid for shows, like I say, features, promo, club appearance. You know how many rappers, how many male rappers? See, men don't have problems with falling back. Look, this is how dumb YK is. And then, but she acting just like how she looked up. When 50 took off, it was him doing all the mixtapes. Well, he had G on doing the mixtapes, but when he dropped this album with Get Rich or Die Trying, Eminem and Dr. Dre ain't want to sign Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks, and all them G Unit dudes. They just wanted 50. It was Shady, Eminem, Aftermath, Dr. Dre. They just wanted 50. They put all the hype behind 50, even though they was doing mixtapes. 50 blew up, and then after that, guess what he tell the labels? I ain't dropping another album unless we push out G Unit. At the same time, we doing G Unit mixtape. Miss Gucci Man, do you understand what I'm saying with your Gucci Man looking face? G Unit, Banks and Yayo. You talking about the song? They was doing mixtapes. Automatic Gunfire, God's Plan, 50 is the Future, dropping mixtape over 10 songs, 12, 15 songs on each one. And when it was time for 50, when it was time to sign the deal, when the label's calling, they only want 50. not G Unit, even though what the labels was hearing, they was hearing G Unit mixtapes, but they only wanted him once, and they was cool with that. They just kept backing him up. When he do his show, they ad lib. If he perform a song with them on it, that's cool. He'll throw that in there, which he did because they went on the Rock the Mic tour with Jay Z and them. And G Unit was on there performing their mixtape song. Still building their fan base, built it up so strong, and then he put them on the album, put bass on the album, built it up so strong. They mixtape and they're back at 50 up, and they still dropping mixtapes. 50 still doing mixtapes with them. Then when it's time to get the deal with Interscope won't have no problem with signing Banks. But yeah, yo, all them, which they all went platinum. That's all you had to do was be patient, and it wouldn't even took that long. Like how it took long with them, the social media and everything. But you ain't got no patience. She could have did that with you, Pluto. She drop her album, they go crazy. At the same time, still doing EPs and takes with you, doing songs with you. You will still get show money. Promoters still can book you, and it'll be more hype behind your name. We seen the same thing with Chief Keef. In the beginning, it was Chief Keef at first. Everybody was in his video. Lil Reese, Dirt, Tato, everybody, Ball Out, everybody, SD, everybody. And then once Chief Keef set the blueprint, now everybody can go their separate ways and do their own thing and get their own motion. Yeah, Jay-Z, everybody get behind Jay-Z. Then other rappers come out. And see, what'll happen is you get in your feelings and start burning bridges, and then you don't understand you'll never be able to bounce back. Just like Gloss Up did. The labels ain't really want Gloss Up. Because I'm gonna tell you something. The labels, like, Gotti didn't want Gloss Up. He didn't see the talent like Gorilla had. So all Gloss Up had to do was do the same thing. I'm telling you, is get behind Gorilla, support her, be a hype man, keep doing songs with her. You know how much bigger Gloss Up would be just off the star power of GloRilla if she would have kept it real. But no, she turned into competition, and she wanna be just like her. So she go to QC the label and go get a deal. And now they really separated. They really separated now. Dumb. Why would you want to be up under QC instead of just being up under GloRilla? And you would have more access to CMG artists, Bread Gang artists, like the Foxes, their whole group over there. When QC at the time was still, they were pretty much declining. They were finna sell the label. You got all these top tier artists over there, Migos, Lil Baby, you gonna just be sitting and you ain't that popping bitch. You ain't got the songs. And you know how much money P and Coach K spent on on Gloss Up, and they lost to the point they don't even want her to drop no music. It's a waste of money. Now she burning bridges with GloRilla. She done burned the bridge with P. She think it's everybody but her. She point the finger at everybody, but it's three point back at her, and she don't realize you ain't got the talent. You born. You're dumb. You don't listen. I can see why you got a whole bunch of kids. Everything you touch turn to shit. You don't add value to nothing. You supposed to be in the background. You supposed to be up under somebody. You think you supposed to be this boss or on your own. You're not that good enough. Like, nah, you understand you can make more money being up under somebody. You trying to be the boss like her, but you ain't got what it takes. You ain't got the star power. We don't want you to be in that position. Because we see you don't fit, you don't got the features. You was meant to be up under a boss. You would have made more money, more power moves. You don't always have to be the CEO. Sometimes the middleman make more money than the CEO. The CEO just got the name. He got to pay everybody. Sometimes the worker make more money than the boss. Sometimes. There's a lot of bosses here, they don't make no money. Once they pay their light bill and their workers and pay the building, the monthly payment on the building, they break even. Marketing, they break even, but the worker, he can keep, or she can keep stacking. The middleman, they don't got no overhead. They keep stacking. Knowing you can't make no songs. So I keep saying that. Gloss Up, she go over there to QC, ain't make no songs that's worth a damn. It's gonna be the same with YK Niece. Y'all the same type of person. You gonna go get your own deal, can't make no songs, and every interview you gotta bring up Pluto. They gotta bring up Pluto so the interview can get some views. If they take Pluto away from your story, you ain't really got no story. Don't give a damn how you came up. It's the same old ghetto story. It's the same old ghetto story. You ain't been through nothing. You too young. You too young. So Gloss Up, she talking about they gonna ask her. I think it was a shade room or somebody. They gonna ask her, and you and Glow still talk. We cool, but we don't talk like that. I don't like to be around other females. You was on baddies. How you don't like to be around other females? She just want the best for me, and I'm too hard headed. I don't listen. You know how dumb you sound. You gonna make more females turning back on you and not fuck with you. So you got somebody over here that want the best for you, but you saying you hard headed and you don't listen. What? So that's the same thing with the labels then. That's why you can't get nowhere with the label. Because you hard headed, you don't listen. So the label and your best friend, they'll want the best for you. Even if it's for their situation, falls like the label. And you can't deliver. So you ain't good at nothing. You ain't even good at being a hoe, a city girl. You can't keep a trick. What happened to your Chinese trick? So you just stuck with all these kids. Man, you ain't good at nothing but pushing out babies. Boy, I know it's a lot of nights you cry. It's a lot of nights you cry. You got a pill habit yet? You thought about eating a lot of pills? Yeah. I know it's a lot of nights you want to just give up. You ain't got nobody to turn to. Yeah. All this shit your fault, Gloss Up. You the loser. You burned all the bridges. Talking about you don't want to be around her because it's too many females. And you talking all that fake shit. Well, I want you to break up. You telling JT that GloRilla and them was gonna jump her at the show in Atlanta. You wasn't even woman enough or best friend enough. You supposed to be jumping JT with GloRilla instead of running, going to tell her. Or you need to be telling GloRilla, you need to turn up the crime. Hey, you want to get rid of her? You want to, jumping. Yeah, jumping. We from Memphis. Well, I don't know if she from Memphis, Gloss, but yeah, Memphis. We need to rob her, do all type of shit. Turn the crime up on her, man. Do something, man. You at least could have threw a kick in. You supposed to make sure JT got jumped. That's your best friend. Talking about you don't understand. I'm a mother. You a whore. A whore. A mother. Yeah, you a mother. A motherfucker. Yeah, what you is. Talking about a mother. Man, a mother that can't keep the father in the household. You bleed once a month like the rest of them whole. Shit, you ain't that special. You ain't got no loyalty. Even if you want to go, let's say you want to be a mother and don't want to jump in, would you go back and run and tell JT for like she was gonna befriend you and make you a city girl? JT don't want to eat your punani. She don't want to eat that used punani, that all that different DNA the dude you mess with don't even got no car or no crib or nothing like that. She don't need to put that DNA in her mouth. Yeah. Then go back and give Lil Uzi's skirt some top. You gonna make her put a bump on Lil Uzi's skirt mushroom tip. I say you gonna make her put a bump on Lil Uzi's skirt mushroom tip, topping you off, putting that nasty DNA in her mouth, then going back and topping Lil Uzi's skirt off. Yeah, he gonna get bumps. Yeah, he gonna get bumped on this motherfucker. Yeah. And she wonder about her career the way it is. She wonder why. So yeah, if I'm Glo, I just let her suffer. Yeah, let her suffer, let her drown in her own guilt. That'll hurt her way more. When she gotta wake up, look in the mirror, time out. She had to go get a Kia because driving that Range Rover and all the other cars too expensive. Man, you just trying to save the miles on it so you can trade it in and get a good deal. Yeah, you trying to save the miles. You talking about getting a Kia. Yeah, you just ain't trying to go over on that lease agreement. Okay, you know you got that lease agreement. They told you, do not go over 5,000 miles. You already got 7,000 miles over here. So you 2K miles in the hole. You already got to pay for that. So yeah, that's why you bought the Kia. You over that mileage. It ain't got nothing to do with no high maintenance. No, that mileage. You got a warranty. Ain't no high maintenance. You got a lease agreement and you can't go. You already went over the agreement and you trying to save face, so you ain't got to come out of pocket because ain't no nigga gonna pay for it. So yeah, they're gonna keep these bitches parked. You only bring that out if you gotta go do a video, award show, some shit like that. Just riding around. I'm riding around and I'm getting it. I'm riding around and I'm getting it. You can't play no 2 Chainz in your car. You can't play no Titty Boy in your car. You supposed to be booked up and having tours. You talking about it costs too much to drive. You ain't booked up and having tours. You ain't got enough episodes to do what you driving that car for. You supposed to have low miles on it anyway. The maintenance too much to upkeep. I thought your cootie cat good enough. The niggas can't upkeep it. You might well let one of the dope boys drive the car. They'll upkeep it for you. It's gonna hurt you. You gonna start eating more pills once you spend that last little 40, 50,000 you got saved up in cash to show everybody that you ain't broke. That last little 100,000, whatever. That's what's gonna hurt you. That's what's gonna hurt. That's when you gonna start, wanting to take yourself out. You gonna start getting fat. Yeah. Lost one of the females. If you got money, yeah, you gotta get a room or she come to your house. You come to her house. It's Jumanji over there, all the kids jumping up and down on the couch. Jumping on the bed, screaming, yelling, rapping songs, doing TikTok. You ain't gonna get no peace. She gotta yell, shut the fuck up! She gotta do all that yelling and shit like that. Yeah, you ain't gonna win it. You gotta take a 100 packs. You gonna have to do damage to your heart. Rhino pill money. Yeah, 100 packs and rhino pills. You gonna have to do damage to the heart. Going over there, only way you gonna stay right. She gonna be yelling in the blue moon. Always cooking meals that everybody wanna eat. Or you gonna overwork her because she gotta cook something for them and then cook something for you. Always gotta clean up and they don't clean up. So she gonna be frustrated, do a lot of yelling. So yeah, man, you might well have your spot or have her a hotel room or some shit like that and let her leave them there so she can have some peace and then she can just cater to you. Yeah. Other than that, man, hell no. You might well gonna just smash and pass. Smash her, then throw it like a frisbee. That's it. If I was GloRilla, I wouldn't even speak on you. Just let you talk. Just let you talk. The only thing that went viral in that interview was you talking about GloRilla. Not nothing that you got going on. We don't care nothing about what you got going on. It's gonna be the same thing with YK Niece. You think if a female telling you they feel sorry and they knew you could do it and they on your team, this and Pluto, y'all trying to make Pluto seem like she a hater? Nah, it's the labels. The labels don't want you, YK. They want Pluto. She not finna lose out on her opportunity just because they don't want you and they want her. So you don't want to get down with the program and get your bag and turn up your image and your craft and shit like that and eat off Pluto and she holds your hand along this journey. I just cut you all the way off. I just cut you all the way off. You see the industry fuck with Pluto way more than they fuck with you. You think they fuck with you. Don't forget the fake smiles and the handshakes and the hugs. If they see they can't make no money off of you and you ain't worth nothing, they can't use you the right way. Yeah. Ain't no dude gonna save you. You don't have the sex appeal, so you gonna want the dude to spend all this money on you and do all that there like the mother girl be talking about. They ain't gonna do that. You gonna have to get a regular little boyfriend, which I think you already got one. You better keep him because the ballers, the big timer. for his water. Yeah, they ain't nah. You better stick with your man. But you'll see what I'm talking about. I done seen too many artists come in the game. You know how much money that Gucci man spent on Asia Doll? It didn't work. You would never have more clout. The clout that she had, you ain't gonna have that. You know how much money label spent on Renda Rucci? All these females ended up on TV shows. You're gonna end up on baddies. You'll end up on the show with Krishan Rock and all them. It takes so much for a female to take off. You gotta be real special. Look at all the females that's winning. They look at you. They dropping music. Look how they look. Look how they dress. Look how they talk. Then look at you. They go for both of y'all, YK and Gloss Up. But Gloss Up and YK got in common. They both haters. But Gloss Up more faker than YK. She more faker. Because it just seems like she been a hater and jealous since the beginning. You running to go and telling JT, thinking JT gonna rock with you and embrace you, telling her what GloRilla gonna do, not understanding what you look like. If she seen you hanging with her all the time, then you running and go and telling her, and GloRilla's supposed to be jumping you or lining you up. That's fake as man. If that's true, allegedly. YK, she a hater too. She one of them type of females, as long as it's going her way, it's all good. If plan B happen to happen, it's a problem, it's an issue. You got the wrong people in her ear, not giving her the game. So let them suffer. They'll see, they'll understand. As time go past, they'll see. YK, where's your songs at? Fun to be, I hope you don't think that's gonna save your career. Or the other little white bitch you doing the song with. Trash. Trash. I'm listening to your verses. Trash. It sounds like somebody writing them. It don't sound like you, especially on that song you did with that white girl. You ain't write that song. It sound like a dude wrote that. So yeah, in this rap game, you gotta have image. You don't have the image. You don't. You got the I'm proud of you, I feel sorry for you, I knew you could do it type of image. And Gloss Up, she just trash. You might as well go ahead and do Baddies, season 4, 5, whatever they on. You might as well go ahead, Love and Hip Hop, but you can't keep it, your story so boring. Saying that what Ari told you. You don't move the crowd. Don't no rapper wanna fuck with you. What rapper wanna come in, he got all this money, all this motion. You don't bring, your household is not peace. You got all these kids. You don't bring no peace, and then you got low self-esteem because you're really not happy. Like, nah, man, they ain't got time to deal with that bullshit. Your top ain't that good to deal with all that. Your baggage that you got ain't good enough to deal with all that. I don't care about them little meals you can cook. If you can cook at all. I don't care about but that box, how tight that box is or how wet it is. You can keep that. All that DNA mixed in you, you can keep all that. So yeah, man, like get your little show money when you do a show every blue moon. Yeah, every blue moon. You get your little feature money every blue moon. Y'all don't even know how to rap hustle. Don't even know how to rap hustle. Yo, man, you supposed to be jumping on every up and coming artist song you can, reaching out. Cause the little status that you do got, you supposed to use that to your advantage. And yeah, you supposed to be rap hustle every city you go to. Hey man, we doing verses for 3 bands, 2 bands, 5 bands. Yeah. Go to each city, but you would just sit in a hotel, wait for your phone to ring, like you somebody special. You ain't nobody. Yeah, you special in that birth room when it's time to go get birth. Yeah, cause you always coming back there. You always back, forth and forth. Yeah, when you going to give birth at the hospital, that's the only room you special in, or you really famous in. Been in there 4, 5 times. Yeah. So you burned your bridge, and you keep burning it. You keep burning it. You just keep adding wood to the fire. Lying. Knowing you sound like a hater and a loser. She just want the best for me, but I don't listen. Loser. Loser. What smart, besides a street dude that's trying to get his catalog up with females that got a name, what dude with common sense, alpha male, would go RAW in you and shoot his DNA in you and have a baby by you, or just cuff you as they main chick? And you got a loser mentality, like you think like a loser, you look like a loser, you act like a loser. Your song was trash. Like, come on, man, you got time for that bullshit. YK Niece, I can't even speak on that. She just too young to even speak on stuff like that. But she not cute. I can say that. She ain't cute. She don't got no sex appeal. She look like she snore when she sleep. She look like she eat tuna, lemon pepper tuna, regular tuna with crackers. She look like she eat ice cream like she laying in the bed.
It look like she still be ordering Domino's, meat lover pizza with onions shit on it. Order they chicken wings, eat it in the bed. Got candy wrapper, sneaker bar wrapper under the bed. Yeah. Eat Wingstop in the bed. Don't throw away the fry container. The ranch ain't been thrown away. No, but y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all share the video. Y'all hit that notification bell, man. Follow me on IG, Duck_Gang_Splitter. Donate to the channel, $Duck Gang Splitter 704. He was